Hello, everyone. Welcome to our beautiful yoga session for today. If your knees do get sensitive at all through general lunges and that sort of thing, you might want to have a blanket across your yoga mat, but otherwise, no need to have any props today, aside from you and your mat. And we'll just sit onto the shins as we close the eyes and connect inward. Feel your chest start to open as the shoulders pull back. Feel your navel draw in and your hips settle into place over your heels or between your heels. And imagine like your tail is reaching to the ground. Notice the breath in and out of the nose. Notice everything that's brought you up to this moment, here and now. And collect yourself. And connect with your inhales a little deeper down in the belly. And your exhales, squeeze out a little bit more. And we'll start to move with the breath. Nice and easy. Inhale, circle the arms. Hands forward and down onto the mat. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, just reach your right toes behind you, not to the ceiling, just reach them back, stretch the toes out, and let the right foot come down. Reach the left toes back. Nice big stretch. Again, not to the ceiling, just straight back. And we'll bring the left toes down. Let's reach the right fingers forward. Bring the right hand down. We'll reach the left fingers forward. We'll bring the left hand down. Lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Sit on the shins. Circle the arms. Breath in. Breath out. Gently twist to the right. Bring your right hand behind you on the mat. Lift your hips just gently, just a little. And let the hips lower down. Sweep fingers through center. And over to the left. Drop your left hand back. Find an easy lift of the hips. And we'll come back to center. Breath in. Hips are down. And we'll breathe out, forearms to the ground this time, shoulder width apart, palms are down, tuck your toes, dolphin pose, knees and hips float up. You could have your palms on the mat together in prayer, whatever feels better for you. Feel the right toes, reach them back to the wall behind, again, not to the ceiling, just straight back. Right toes come down. Left leg reaches back, reach the toes, warm up the hamstrings, warm up the heart. And the left toes come down, knees come to the ground. Untuck the toes, sit on the shins, inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, right hand comes down to the right, left hand reaches over, side bend. Inhale, come up to center. We'll exhale, left hand comes down, right hand reaches to the left. Keep your chest facing forward, not collapsing. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep the fingers behind you as you fold forward, forehead to the mat. Let your hands rest, child's pose. Breathe in and out of the nose. Reach your right hand forward. So your left hand is back, your right hand is forward. Let your forehead relax as much as you can here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach through your right fingers. Lift up to table and then sweep your left hand forward and open up into supported plank. Left fingers to the ceiling. Drop your left heel down. Your right knee's on the mat. And exhale, circle, left hand down, left knee down. Come back to child's pose. Left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Let your forehead relax down for a moment. And on an inhale, pull your chest forward and weight into the left hand as you sweep right hand forward. Open the hips, right leg extends back, right fingers to the ceiling. Supported plank, side plank. Breathe in and breathe out. Just start to feel that lovely opening that's taking place. And we'll circle down, right knee, right hand comes down. We'll keep both hands reaching forward, hips pull back to the heels, child's pose. Let's come up to table. Bring the right knee out to the right. And just draw some circles here. 3 one direction, then go the other way. Then we'll come into the same position, hips are open. Keep your elbows straight. Drop your right knee down without touching the ground and reach the right toes back, hip height. Beautiful. Bend the right knee and cross it behind your left leg so you can squeeze the legs together, open the heels, and sit back in Gomukhasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rotate to the left. You could bring your right arm just outside your left leg and your left hand behind you. And nice and easy, start to rotate over to the right. Walk your hands behind you. Let the feet pivot, let the knees pivot, and walk your way all the way around into Gomukhasana on the other side. Right leg's on top. Rotate to the right, left elbow outside right knee. Breath is in and out of the nose. And we'll rotate through to center. Hands come forward. You're lifting hips, you're into table, but with the legs still crossed, feet are wide. Now reach your left toes to the wall behind you. Nice and long. We'll bring the left knee down, adjusting to table. Tuck the toes. Downward dog, knees and hips up and back. Relax your head as you press into your hands a little more, feeling your chest move away from the floor, sinking your hips backward a little bit more so you can expand through the backs of your knees, feel the heels drop down. And from here, reach your right toes straight back again. Maybe a tiny bit higher, but not to the ceiling. Now from here, start to feel your hips open to the right. So your back heel might pivot a bit, that's okay. But feel your hips open. Now pull your right knee in toward your outer right hip and step your right foot outside your right hand. Reach your left hand all the way up to the ceiling and drop your left heel down. Side angle. Come all the way up. Warrior 2 and exalted warrior. And we'll bring the right hand forward and down inside right foot. Left hand to the mat. If available, slide your chest forward, hug the right knee outside the right shoulder, drop left hip to left elbow. Breathe in, breathe out. Lower left toes down. Come back to your lunge. Back heels down, lengthen the right leg. Catch your hands behind your back. Reach the fingers to the ceiling. So you're still in a warrior stance, you're just working to straighten your front leg. And we'll release. Hands come down. Step your right foot to downward dog. Left toes, reach straight back, or maybe a tiny bit higher, but just not to the ceiling yet. Feel that big, long diagonal line from your fingers to your toes. Then start to feel your left hip open to the left. Left hip stacks on right. Bend your left knee, bringing it to your outer hip and stepping then your foot to the outer left hand. Right fingers sweep forward, around, and up. We land in our side angle. Pull yourself up, warrior 2. And then exalt. Right hand down, left hand reaches back. Coming up, land both hands down. Slide your weight forward and you can pause, or maybe right hip comes onto right elbow and you find a little float. And come back to your lunge. Lengthen the left leg to your edge. Remember, you're still in a warrior stance. Adjust your feet as needed. Might need to walk the back heel in a bit. Catch the hands behind your back. Knuckles to the ceiling. And release. Hands come down. Step. Downward dog. Breathe in. And lower the knees down. Child's pose. Breathe out. Maybe your head can relax a little heavier. Feel the breath expand through your lower back. And your middle back. Feel your tail drop to the ground. And nice and easy. Table. Downward dog. Right toes reach straight back. A little higher. And to the ceiling. Right knee pulls in to chest, and we're bringing the right foot toward the left wrist. Step the sole of the foot down. So you got a little crisscross through your legs here. Soles of feet are down. Start to then shift your weight into your front leg. Bend into the knee. Warrior 3. Breathe in, breathe out. Then land your hands back down onto the mat. Land your left toes down. Bring your right leg up to 3-limb dog. Bend the right knee to open and stack right hip on left. And step behind yourself, right hand lifts, wild thing. Open your heart, open your hips, and slowly come back, downward dog. Left toes sweep up and back, reaching your legs long and strong. Left knee pulls in. We're stepping the foot outside the right hand or toward the right hand. Sole of foot comes down to the mat, and just pause here for a moment. Again, so we're working a little crisscross with the legs. Start to shift weight into the front foot as you bend into knee and press into left leg, warrior 3. Right toes float. And then take your time. Bring the hands down. Bring the right toes down. Bring your left foot up, 3-limb dog. Bend the knee, open and stack left hip on right. Step behind yourself, wild thing. Left hand lifts up and over. You're long and strong. And return, downward dog. Right toes sweep up, breath in. Knee to nose, step between the hands, breath out, left knee comes down. Anjaneyasana. Fingers sweep up and back, low lunge. And nice and easy, just bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, reach the knuckles down. Breathe. And release. Hands onto the mat. Hips pull back as we lengthen the right leg. Let the toes shine up to the ceiling. Maybe give them a nice little spread. Breath in and out. Bend back into your right knee. Plant your palms, tuck back toes, step to down dog. Left toes sweep up, breathing in. And we bend the knee to step forward, breathing out, lower right knee. Fingers sweep to the ceiling. Enjoy your low lunge. Let the hips sink. Then we'll catch the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, reach the knuckles down. And mindfully release. Fingers forward and down on the mat, your hips pull back. Left toes shine to the ceiling. Left leg is long. Breath is in and out of the nose. Bend into the front knee. Tuck back toes, step to down dog. Breathe in and out. Right toes sweep to the ceiling, breath in. Right knee pulls into the chest, and then we'll cross right thigh over the left. You can bend your knees as you pivot the left heel down so that your knees face to the right and your right fingers reach overhead. Yowza. And come back to center. Keep your legs crossed. Then try it again. Pivot the knees to the right. Maybe your right hand reaches up. And we'll come back to center and just let your right toes come down, left leg sweeps up. Knee to nose, thigh crosses over right. You can hang out here. If available, you can bend into the bottom knee, and as you pivot your knees to the left, right heel comes down, left hand can reach overhead. So it's kind of like a fallen sideways lazy chair. And then we'll come back to center, pivot the feet, let the left hand come down. And then again, so try pivot the right heel down so the toes and the knees face left. Left hand can reach up. You can stretch to your edge. And come back. Left hand down, pivot the legs. Undo. Left toes to the mat. Lower both knees down. Sit onto your heels. Inhale to circle the arms. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, circle. Let's exhale, side bend to the right. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches over. Reach up center. And to the left, exhale. Center. And let's fold forward, exhaling. Elbows plant down, tuck the toes. Dolphin pose, knees and hips up. Step your big toes together and your feet a little closer to your face, knees are bent. Knees face to the left, hip drops to the right. And then switch, knees right, hips drop left. Switch, so just get a little twisty action here, going from side to side, wringing out any gunk that might be sticking around the hips today or the ribs. Beautiful. And come back into center. Let your knees lower down as wide as the mat or bring them as wide as the mat. Set your hips to your heels. And we'll bring ourselves up to a seat, nice and easy. Sweep the legs forward and wide. So you might want to go widthwise on your yoga mat. Of course, make sure your pelvis is nice and neutral. But otherwise, hands on the thighs, just gently let your body rock side to side. Close the eyes and just tune in to the little spaces that start to get a stretch as you press side to side. So you're not trying to go deep here, we're simply exploring the spaces. Beautiful. Okay, so now from here, just come up through center and take a turn to the left. Twist it around, hands either side of the left leg. And as you stay in this twist, lean to the right. Let your left fingers sweep up and over. Your right hand stays down. Spread your toes, reach them away from you. Big stretch for the outer side of the left ribs, the lat. You might notice this in your abs. Come all the way up, breath in, come through center. As you breathe out, rotate to the right, hands either side of the right leg. You're twisting, twisting, twisting. Gently lean to the left. Let your right hand sweep up and over. Left hand stays on the mat. So it's almost like we're drawing figure eights here. Come back up to center. Turn to the left. Lean to the right. Left hand sweeps up. Come all the way back up. Twist to the right. Lean to the left. Right hand up. So you follow your flow. Sitting up. Rotate left. So we want to maintain fluidity here, not getting stuck in any of the places of flow. You might notice as you continue to open up that a forward fold becomes part of the wave. Yeah? Just notice what you notice. And if it feels like you get a bit lost in the movement, don't worry about it. Just go back. Continue on your journey. Retrace your steps. And just notice the little spaces in between. Maybe you want to mix up the order a little bit and just let yourself flow with it. Continue on enjoying all of the spaces through the side of the body. You might notice that as you continue here, you gain more space and maybe you even touch your toes. But again, it's not something we're forcing. No, the hips stay rooted. So explore a little more. I know it's exciting when we start to reach new places of flexibility, but try to just stay in the moments of your fluidity. And notice what opens up for you. Just a little bit longer. And take your time. Next time you come through center, just pause. Eyes are closed. Notice all that space. Lean back enough to bend the knees, draw the soles of the feet together. You can draw your heart forward and your elbows down as the outer knees press to the ground. Breathe in and out. Roll yourself up, close through the knees, sweep the feet around back, and come to lay on your belly. Sphinx pose. Elbows onto the ground, untuck the toes. Just feel your elbows settle in here. And open your chest a little bit so you can feel the sensation of your shoulder blades moving down on your back toward the mat. And then almost as if they're pressing forward, creating this support for the back line of your body, the thoracic area. Feel your hips anchor into the mat just a tiny bit more. Breathe in and breathe out here. Bend your right knee. Sole of the foot's to the ceiling. Bend your left knee. Foot faces the ceiling. And continue to pause here. Notice if your chest collapsed anywhere and reconnect with your shoulder blades sliding down and forward. Reconnect with your hips pressing down. Notice the strength in your legs. Now reach your right hand for your right ankle. Pause. Mindfully let your chest drop down so you can reach your left hand for your left ankle. Now remember the sense of the shoulder blades moving to the mat. Start to feel your shoulder blades move down and your chest open. Then float your heels. Reach your toes back. Your thighs are away from the ground. Just find a little bit of float here. Maybe your heels lift a little higher. Your chest continues to open. Breathe. Lift your heels a little higher. Reach your toes backward in space. And slowly release down. Rest your left cheek on the ground. Breathe in and out. Forehead faces down. Bend the knees. Grab the ankles. Bring your big toes to touch this time. Start to float your feet. Head and chest lift up. And work into your bow pose, reaching your toes to the ceiling, pulling your ankles back in space. Breathe. And release. Lower all the way down. Release the ankles, rest on your right cheek. Forehead down to the mat. One more time. Now, optional, if you'd like to grab the inner ankles with your thumbs towards the soles of the feet, you can do that, or do the grip we did for the other 2 rounds. Head and chest lifts at the same time as the legs and feet. And breathe. Lift. Open. And nice and easy, lower down, release your legs, and rest on a cheek. Beautiful. Palms onto the mat, press yourself up, table, and then slide your knees towards your wrists and sit yourself in hero's pose. Knees face forward directly ahead of the hips. Soles of feet face the ceiling. Feet are in toward the body. And you can choose to stay here, or hands can come behind you onto the mat. And again, choices. You can be here. You can practice lifting your chest. Please make sure that you feel good the whole time, whatever you choose. If available, walk one hand to the foot. So right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot, elbows lower down, one at a time. You can stay here, practice lifting the chest, or hands walk to the heels so you can lower head and shoulders down with control. If available, arms can relax overhead, maybe even grabbing opposite elbows. So noticing the similarities between your bow pose and your reclined hero's pose. Few more cycles of breath. Be where you need to be. If you are down on the ground, hands to the heels. Elbows press down to lift the chest. Slide the hands to the balls of the feet to start lifting your upper body up. So here we are in our hero's pose, breathing in and out. Take your time, hands either side of you so you can lift the hips easily enough to undo the legs and lay yourself down. Notice the space in the hips, around the knees, down to the ankles and toes. We'll bring the right knee in for a hug. Head and shoulders float up. Left hand reaches for the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand could come behind the right thigh as we now extend the right leg, reaching the foot to the ceiling. Forehead draws to the shin. And take your time. Head and shoulders can come down as right arm extends to the left. We bring the right foot over and down to the left. Sorry, right arm extends to the right, and we bring the right foot over and down to the left in a twist. If it feels good for you, look over to the right. And nice and easy, bring your right leg back up through center. Bend the knee into your chest and release down. Left knee pulls in. Give it a nice hug. Head and shoulders float up. Right hand reaches for the outer left foot, left hand behind left thigh. Extend through the left leg, reaching the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Beautiful, nice and stable. Left arm can release as you twist to the right. Head and shoulders come down. Left foot lands down over to the right. Left arm is out to the left. Breathe in. Come all the way back. Bend the left knee. And lengthen it out. Shoulder blades are flat. Neck is long. Arms and legs are relaxed. Pause here. And connect to the way the back of your head, shoulders, hips, and heels are all sinking down into the mat. Notice the way your arms and your hands are touching the floor. Notice the way your entire back connects down or not. Notice all the spaces where the floor comes up to support you. Visualize your body as you lay here on your mat in space. Soften your skin. Quiet your breathing. Inhale, enjoy a nice long stretch and reach through the body. Exhale, soften. Bring your knees in for a lovely hug, maybe a rock side to side. Roll yourself over and up into a seat. Palms to Anjali Mudra. Notice your breath. Notice how you're feeling. Let's draw a complete breath all the way in of loving gratitude for ourselves, and a breath out of love and gratitude for everyone else. And thank you for our practice today. Namaste. And I hope you enjoyed that refreshing little flowy flow. Lots of places summarized from the last several classes, putting it all together with just a little bit more movement, a little bit more strength perhaps too. So I hope you enjoyed, and of course, let me know how it went for you in the comments. And as always too, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to experience here, because I'm open to doing more. So yeah, sending you all a lot of love. See you soon. Bye.